Round 4 of Gera Cup 63, and after we saw Happy beating Imperius, the next opponent is gonna be a lot harder for the returning Undead. He spawns in the bottom right, and his opponent this time, FoCuS. One of the best Orc players in the world, definitely top 3, right after Lin, right after Fly 100%. He is the bronze medalist of the WCA South Korea qualifier. Unfortunately not qualified for the biggest tournament we have this year, but he's still crazy strong. He has won several Gera Cups already, and the TWCL as well as, what was the other tournament? QSL recently. So he's on fire, and versus Undead, he is one of the strongest in the world. I think he might be better than Lin versus Undead, because he didn't have the time to figure out the matchup just yet. And FoCuS really adapted well to the new style of Undead. How does Happy play this? Of course, he was one of the best Undead versus Orc players back then, where the matchup was kind of broken. I think that it's not the case anymore. But he was, I feel, the only Undead who was able to compete with the best Orcs and get wins of them. Like with Grubby, with Lin back then, and all the other great Orcs that I'm forgetting here. Lucifron. Yada yada yada. So, what does he know about the Orc game in 2016? What does he know about the changes of the Undead play in 2016? And how good is this micro? That's also a very interesting question. I think the base is open, right? Is it? Must be. Yeah, I think it is. So opportunity for the Blade Master to sneak in. He sees that with the Peon. And this is, of course, the patented signature move for FoCuS. Going for the Ogre Magi really, really quick. Getting the big item. Getting the Observer Wards to have vision on the map, on the shop the entire game. Claws +9. Boots would be the dream. It is the boots of speed very early on. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. That's a lot more mobility. But FoCuS is playing kind of different here. Very late tech. Double Burrow and Voodoo Lounge.
A player's forces are under attack.
But of course, Happy is still a little slower, since he has the Graveyard. Slivers of Agility, not that great, but if we see a Slivers here, that would be awesome. No, it's a Mantle. It's also not that bad, since he gets more mana from it, and that means more Windwalk. 2 grunts already. Third one must be coming here. And yeah, I think he can go on the aggressive a bit, getting more experience, level 2 on the Blade. And Happy is kind of behind. Did not start his orange creep because that's what Grubby calls evasion creeping. Usually you would go for this spot, your opponent expects you there, but you go for another spot to trick him a bit. Gauntlets is more damage and more HP, and it is level 2 for him as well, so the mobility is kinda, yeah, he kinda catches up in mobility. The Blade Master got the boots, he gets the aura, that's alright. And FoCuS is going for items. That's what he usually does nowadays, and he finds the claws and is rewarded. Not going for the entire creep spot, but just for the items. And it works fairly great for him. Happy did not catch the right Ogre Warrior here. Oh, did he? Oh yeah, it was the Ring of Protection, sorry about that. So yeah. Of course he goes for more creep spots that way, and that automatically gives him a higher chance of fighting great items. And that's why we think that FoCuS is always lucky, when in reality he just takes more creep spots than all the others. But still, it's something to complain about if you're Undead and facing Orc, obviously. So that Fiend will survive, but against the boots it's gonna be so hard. You have to support him with the DK, with the aura, and maybe an additional coil. It's the second coil that he used to save that Fiend after 5 minutes in this game. Skeleton is scouting in the main base. Tier 2 is almost finished for him. The next burrow is coming, both on equal supply, both banking a bit to be able to get their tier 2 stuff immediately. FoCuS is not going for the red spot, that's interesting. Most likely going for the Ogre Magi here to get the second ward. He got that one, and he will get that one. And if he's rewarded with the Pendant of Energy or a Claws +9, that's just the dream. Parry out. Alright. Not the best one. Happy will be a little disappointed. Now he sees that the second Ogre Warrior is gone already. And he will see, fuck it, the creeps here are gone as well. So his creep route is a little fucked up. I don't think he has the damage to kill a grunt here. It's just too much HP. He has to get away, he has to retreat. But he's catching up. It's not like FoCuS is destroying him early game. Now he gets the first Fiend after quite some time. Which is okay, I think, considering the inventory of the Blade Master that early. Losing only one Fiend, I think there are several undead players out there who would have lost more. Tier 3 tech has started, Slaughterhouse is coming. Of course he needs a Lich, of course he needs Frost Armor. Especially against this Bestiary and Spirit Lodge. And the SH and the tier 3 tech. Nothing out of the ordinary. No War Mill just yet. No level 3 Blade Master. And Happy will be level 3. Only one of that little turtle. He sees the Blade Master and he immediately runs away. 2 more Windwalks, maybe even 3. But he's refraining on killing the Fiend. He's too late for the Slaughterhouse, but prioritizing statues and the tech over the Lich is dangerous. But it kind of worked here. And Snare upgrade. Shadow Hunter is of course creeping in the meantime. Statues are coming, and the tier 3 we see the first walkers as well. So what's that? Ring of Protection. And the Blade Master going for the Tome of Experience. But doesn't get it. Tome of Knowledge it is. Wow, that is very easy to creep here for him. Takes some time, but with 3 circlets and a claw, that is massive damage. 114 already on the critical strikes. Level 3 now. And he arrives just in time for Happy to creep this. Brilliant timing by FoCuS. My lord, he will get this Gargantuan Sea Turtle. There's so much lasted opportunity for the Blade Master. Of course there's a coil on level 2. Oh, he's been scanned! But he's positioning himself into the turtle. I don't think Happy got him. Blade Master didn't get it. FoCuS a little sleepy. And the big potion of mana. What the hell? FoCuS was definitely not paying attention to this. And that was a huge move for Happy. This potion of greater mana will do him so good. As well as a big experience boost for the Lich. Oh boy. FoCuS, FoCuS, FoCuS. Maybe because it's late for him, he's a little sleepy. Because he could have easily gone away. But let's see. Overlord about to drop. Helm of Valor. That is the worst item he could have gotten. So I was talking about his item luck usually. I mean, he's running around with plus 20 damage, Vamp Aura, Staffs of Silence, yada yada yada. Not today, he's not. I think he bought 2 circlets. One he found, one's claw. Plus 4. Okay, it's definitely not the worst item because there was a crystal ball and the item that gave him HP and mana, but he could have gotten way better stuff here. And Happy has all the time in the world, and I think getting the consumables here with the Wand of Mana Stealing now on top of the big mana and a Pendant of Energy, that Death Knight is a monster. A healing monster. Blade Master plus 19 now. Shadow Hunter, oh, gets a big mana as well. Okay, now the luck returns. Now the luck returns. Uh-oh. That's gonna delay Happy's game plans for quite some time. That Ziggurat cancellation. He can't get into upkeep now. Tome of Experience, and what did he get? Well, of Giant Strength, so okay. That's okay. Tier 3 is of course long finished. Kodo upgrade. Berserker strength.
Players' forces are under
A
attack.
little late. But the first headhunters are here. So 50 food versus basically 50. Getting... the Hex arrives a little too late. FoCuS seems not to be on top of his game today. 2 mistakes already in that game. He loses 2 Raiders, level 4 on the Death Knight. The next coil arrives just in time. And the Burrow, Happy's Micro. I mean, it is great. He has the Orb of Corruption. He's going for the Blade Master, but he's not dropping too low. Reveal being used, and he gets the first Fiend. He gets the second Fiend here. Blade Master's dropping, though. Coil Nova had been used. And if he gets one more kill, he has level 2 Nova. And he gets that. But there's no mana anymore. Happy in the end. Losing a few Fiends. Was something eaten? No! FoCuS did not eat anything. When of mana stealing being used. Shadowhunter almost out. But the Purge. The coils. So nice of Happy. He surrounds the Blade Master. Invo Potion being popped. Now the surround is opened up again. Kodo Beast is dead. Reveal being used once again. A great coil. Happy. Very, very impressive. 2 destroyers up in the air. Heal Wave. Saves the last Kodo Beast. And another amazing burrow. But this time it was too late. This looks fairly good, but for how long? All the mana is gone. He used the big potion, and that's why things looked so great for Happy in the first place. There is no big mana for the Orc as well. First Destroyer is dead. Level up for the Shadowhunter. Level 4 now. One Destroyer. The second one is about to drop. Can he somehow coil him? No, there is no coil anymore. And I think FoCuS is stabilizing. Level 4 on the Blade Master now. Level 2 Critical Strike. What can he do here? There's no coil. There is no... Wow. That silence was just a split second too late. Shadowhunter kind of exposed here. Will he block himself? Okay, there are 2 Raiders with End Snare. So, big losses on both sides. So who's gonna be able to capitalize from that fight? I think... I don't know. I think it's gonna be FoCuS. But who would have thought that Happy can take on FoCuS in a one-on-one fight and didn't, like, get crushed? He's not practicing too much. He plays Warcraft for fun here and there. Maybe once or twice per week. His coil timing's just great. His burrow, well, there was Reveal, there was Dust, and there's Purge, so it's super hard. But it worked twice or 3 times. Invo Potion now on the Blade Master. FoCuS knows exactly how important sustainability is. There is 1 coil, maybe 2 coils. And the next Ogre Lord is going to FoCuS as well. Uh-oh, but here comes Happy. Will he steal it? No, he won't. A second Helm of Valor. This time the Hex arrives in time. But can he win the fight, though? The creeps are working for... What is it? For Happy, I guess. Next Raider is down. Focusing a lot of Raiders here. Losing a Destroyer in the process. Level 3 on the Dark Ranger. Silence has been used here. Death Knight maybe a little far from this coil. This time the coil was not in time. He was waiting for the mana, I guess. He's pulling the ghouls to fight against the headhunters, but there are not many of them. 39 food versus 36. Happy is still able to take it on with FoCuS, but here comes the creep check now. I think he has to TP out. He wants to go for the S-Age. Silence hit him, but there's no Nova. There is no Nova. If you can get the Kodo Beast too, that would be great, and there it is. Now in 5 seconds there's Nova. The Dark Ranger is in a ton of problems. Oh, and there's the Headhunter, will kill her. But there's no silence at all. 3rd hero down. Was this the beginning of the end? Is this the beginning of the end for the returning legend Happy? Who's still a StarCraft 2 pro player, by the way. I think he played WCS. Or some qualifier for that, a big qualifier. More experience. And this is it! Scourge Bone Chimes, everybody! Tome of Experience! It's like the RNGesus said, okay, we had fun with Happy, but FoCuS, please end it now. I give you all the tools that you need, but please, don't embarrass. Don't embarrass orcs anymore. Nah, he doesn't. I'm just joking around. But he's clearly, the RNGesus is clearly on the side of FoCuS here in the end of this game. And another... I cannot put this into words. Double level 5. Second mana potion. A plus 21 Blade Master and a Vampiric Aura. How the fuck are you supposed to fight this? Yeah, take a look at the items yourself. It's ridiculous. It is absolutely ridiculous. Considering his luck, this is a Pendant of Energy or Claws plus 9. 300 critical strike. 336. Pendant of Energy. Come on. This is too much. This is too much. That were 3 perfect items in a row on top of a Tome of Experience. What are the odds? What are the odds? We need some magic micro for Happy to win this. Expansion is coming. Tiny Great Hall. Still at 50 food. Happy seems to be aware of this. A lot of headhunters. 6. But the rest of the army doesn't look too good. It's only 1 destroyer. Can he kill the tower? Nope. And now he's fortified. So it's gonna be a lot harder to kill it. Nova into the headhunters. That's working well with the first heal salves and heal waves. And now we're gonna see the magical critical strikes. He's trying to nuke down the Blade Master here, but for how long can he be able? Can he get it? Invul potion being triggered, and the coil arrives. We have another Nova in quite some time, but yeah, we have 600 mana on the SH. 690. In the entire pool. He doesn't care one bit.
A player's forces are under attack.
What can Happy do now? He can try to go to level 5. He can try to get some items from the shop. FoCuS has the expansion. FoCuS has amazing heroes. FoCuS has more supply. And all that Happy has is our support. Yeah, this one statue here. Small mistake. Well, actually, it's a big mistake. Will the Death Knight go to level 5? Gonna be close. Yes, he gets it. So at least we have a level 3 call this time. But Happy is not breaking, and maybe he's missing the timing for it. Of course, economy advantage still on the side of FoCuS. How long are the main gold mines? 1,600. Ah, that's a lot. No shade for Happy. But he's getting ready to break upkeep now. Of course, the Belt of Giant Strength is now great on the Lich for more HP. To at least survive 2 crits. We saw 336 already. Plus 32 damage. Spirit Link has been dispelled but recasted again. A lot of Ensnare. The numbers spell disaster for Happy. What can he do with his amazing micro? Well, I think he saw the inventory of the Blade Master now. And he'll just go down in desperation. He kills a few units. But FoCuS is just wiping the floor with him now. The numbers drop in split seconds and it's just too much. It's just too much. You can buy all the potions in the world. The damage is too high for this Blade Master. And you can't even nuke it because the Shadow Hunter is incredibly strong. Going for the Dark Ranger now. Hex on the Death Knight was a little too early. So one call safe. So he's trying to go for the Blade Master now. But Heal Wave level 6. Big bad Voodoo might be coming in. Only the heroes remaining. 2 more coils. But that's about it. 63 versus 28. Look at it! Ridiculous! End it with style. Yes, he ends it with a critical strike. 20 minutes and FoCuS and his inventory stomp over Happy. And he's out. Quarterfinal is FoCuS versus Sock or Hawk. No, Believe or Hawk. So we're gonna stick with a little South Korean. It was very, very cool to see Happy playing again in a tournament. And it was very, very cool to see him perform well. I mean, his early game was good. The first 2 fights were good. But in the end, it was just too much.